Est-ce que tu penses pas que c'est superficiel de prendre soin de soi?
He's cheap.
Okay.
Oh, he's toxic. He wants to do 50-50. Da, 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 da. No, like, can we have a conversation? Can we understand each other's background? French is hard. I've told you guys. I've told you. This language is impossible.
Attends, j'ai réussi. Why did you want to make it a subject of the podcast?
You need to find discipline. And what you need to do, which actually is maybe more important than the discipline, is analyze your financial goals.
Je t'ai connu, t'étais une badise Insta. Et aujourd'hui, bon, tu te joues les calmes, mais tu es toujours une badise Insta. Si tu veux, tu commences à poster, il y aura des 4000 likes, tu vois. Bienvenue chez Maison Mefre.
Bienvenue chez Maison Mefre.
Salut Esther.
Salut Jean-Michel.
How are you?
I'm good. No, we're cutting that out because I don't want people calling you Jean-Michel.
Oh, mais c'est toi qui le dis. Si tu le dis. De toute façon, mon Instagram, c'est Jean-Michel. Hein. Tu savais pas?
Well, that's your name. I'm not the one that gave it to you.
C'est vrai.
Okay. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You're looking nice.
Thank you.
You're smelling good.
Merci.
Everything I love.
Merci.
Okay.
So do you.
Yeah.
Look very handsome.
Tell me, how was your week?
My week was interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it's been a really interesting week because I feel like the week has been so long. It's only Thursday.
Yeah.
But the reason I feel like that is because I feel like I've gone through so many emotions this week. At one point this week, and we'll probably get into this a bit later, but I was feeling really low.
Really?
Yeah, I was feeling really low because I was feeling like I haven't been taking care of myself.
Okay.
I haven't been taking care of myself. Like, I haven't been prioritizing me.
I totally get you, and we had a very profound discussion this week about taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
And this morning when you arrived, you were like, "Oh, let's just make it the subject of the
let's talk about it.
The podcast today." So can you please tell me like, qu'est-ce qui t'est arrivé? Comment tu t'es senti?
It's an interesting question. I feel like there's a lot of women out there that will get me, especially black women. But I think actually it stemmed from my hair.
No way.
Yeah.
Donc ça a commencé
I'm trying
avec
to
quelque chose.
interrogate the thought. And I think that's something that I will probably speak about a lot throughout this podcast because it's just where I'm at in this period of my life where I think about interrogating my thoughts. So that means, okay, I have a thought or something comes to my mind. Where does this come from? What's the source of it? What does it mean? How does it make me act? How do I react? Etc. etc.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about my hair, right? I think black women often have this dilemma where we're like, okay, I've got cameras in right now. I want to take it out and then I want to get some stitch braids. But actually, I don't want stitch braids because stitch braids don't last more than 6 to 8 weeks. So actually, let me just get regular braids, like box braids.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't want box braids because I don't want to sit down for 8 to 9 hours getting my hair done. And it would be way cheaper if I was in Africa. So let me just get a wig installed. But really, I don't want to wear a wig because I just don't want like something glued down to my head and stuff.
C'est des dilemmes d'une vie là que tu me racontes.
Dilemmas.
Tout ça pour des cheveux.
Every single time we need to do our hair, babe, there's some sort of dilemma.
I understand.
And essentially, I ended up feeling like, okay, there's so many things I could do, but there's not necessarily that many things. Like, I'm not seeing a clear option. And then when I started to think about it further, I was like, okay, I want to get my hair done, but at the same time, this is a period of the year that is very expensive for me, for us. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we're trying to pay for, etc., etc. If I say I want to go and get braids done now, there's someone that I could find potentially to do it for an affordable price. But for the majority of people, they're charging, £150 upwards for like, let's say, box braids of a certain length, whatever. Essentially, it's a whole budget. It's a whole budget to take care of yourself physically. Not even just physically, but right now we're talking about physically.
Yeah.
It's a whole budget. So then I got to this point where I was like, okay, I'm the type of person that I like to invest in my physical appearance, right?
Yeah,
I'm happy to spend money on it. It makes me happy to do so. It's something that is normal to me. But I'm also in the phase of my life where I'm growing up. I'm trying to be more financially responsible, more financially stable, etc., etc. So I was at this rock and hard place where, like, okay, I need to get my hair done because I need to get my hair done. Like, it's going to make me feel good and stuff. It's going to make me feel more confident. It's going to make me feel refreshed. But I don't know if I want to spend that money because I want to be financially responsible.
Okay, I understand you. Now, my question is, why did you want to make it a subject of the podcast? So, la première question, c'est pour toi, pourquoi est-ce que c'est important de prendre soin de soi?
I think there's so many reasons that it's important to take care of yourself. At that point, I was thinking physically, because I'm talking about my hair, and that's something that is physical. It's my appearance.
Yeah.
But it was then starting to have an impact on the way I was feeling about myself. So the first thing, it's important to take care of yourself because it has an impact, a direct impact, I would say, on your self-esteem. I don't know if it's scientific. I don't know if there's like factual evidence to back it up. I can speak for myself personally and say, when I take care of myself, when I invest in myself, and we'll get into it because that means so many different things. It's not just about my appearance. It has a specific positive impact on my self-confidence, on my self-esteem.
On a une grosse discussion, je crois que c'était quand c'était avant-hier, et où j'essayais de te faire comprendre que, premièrement, prendre soin de toi, tu dois le faire pour toi-même. Je connais ta personnalité, et c'est des personnalités que je croise dans ma vie de tous les jours. Ces personnes qui sont toujours enclins à faire du bien aux autres, à être disponibles pour les autres, à faire plaisir aux autres, à être là à chaque fois qu'on leur demande. Ces personnes ont du mal à prendre soin d'elles-mêmes. Elles vont se dire que c'est de perdre du temps, de perdre de l'argent, que de se faire plaisir à soi-même ou prendre soin de soi-même, alors que non. En ayant la meilleure version de soi, on se donne l'opportunité d'être bon pour les autres. Exactement. Et les autres apprécient notre personne, apprécient notre temps, parce que quand on les voit, on est en bonne santé, on a bien dormi, on se sent bien dans nos vêtements, on se sent bon, on se sent belle, on se sent beau, et on est des créatures parfaites de Dieu. Donc, bon, je parle beaucoup de religion, mais même dans la vie de tous les jours, moi, les personnes qui m'inspirent le plus, c'est des personnes qui connaissent leurs valeurs, qui comprennent en quoi il est important pour eux de prendre soin d'eux.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. So essentially you said, okay, it's important to take care of yourself. One, because it's important for yourself, but also because it's important for others too. And I was thinking about that, and it's something actually I think about often, about how one of the greatest commandments that the Bible has given us is to love others as we love ourselves, or love our neighbours as we love ourselves. But how can we do that if we don't understand what it means to love yourself in the first place, right?
Yeah.
And in that, love is a very simple thing, but also a very complex thing. But in understanding what it means to love oneself, I genuinely believe that taking care of yourself is part of that. So like you said, taking care of your body, but also taking care of your mind, taking care of your environment, taking care of your future, and then also taking care of all of those that are around you in that same way.
Okay, now my question is, est-ce que tu penses pas que c'est un peu superficiel de prendre soin de soi comme ça?
Superficiel, you want to say shallow?
Yeah, like self-centered.
Ooh, is it self-centered to take care of yourself?
That's my question.
I mean...
Parce qu'il y a beaucoup de gens qui vont toujours dire oh, t'as dépensé autant d'argent pour ça, t'as acheté un fond de teint MAC ou Givenchy.
Well, this
là, t'es vraiment...
Okay, not too much on my Givenchy foundation now.
The Givenchy Foundation.
Not too much on my Givenchy foundation.
Les gars, j'ai eu des problèmes pour ce... Je sais pas, un jour, elle avait laissé ses affaires sur le rebord de quelque chose, je sais plus où on était, et j'ai fait tomber le fond de teint.
And my heart shattered into
elle était pas fâchée, elle
pieces.
s'énerve jamais, c'est quelqu'un de très doux, mais j'ai senti dans son visage que vraiment, j'avais fait une erreur. Je suis désolé pour ce...
No, it's fine. It wasn't life or death. Is it superficial to take care of yourself? I think it depends. My first answer would be no, because there's so many different ways to take care of yourself. And this is the thing, it's personal to everybody. Everybody has their thing. For some people, okay, if you say, I want to take care of my mental health, or I want to get myself into a space where I'm feeling better about myself, I'm feeling refreshed, I'm feeling reconnected. There's some people that will go and retail therapy. Exactly, it's a thing, retail therapy.
What's that?
Retail therapy. Going out, spending money, shopping, to make yourself feel better.
Ok, donc le fait d'aller faire du shopping,
voilà.
ça
It's a thing, babe.
Ok.
I'm going to see if I can find the definition. But some people will go and do
non, mais
retail
t'as pas besoin, mais j'ai compris. Ok,
right.
donc.
Some people will go and do therapy. Like
Okay.
real therapy, sit down with someone who's licensed, with someone who understands the mind, someone who understands emotions, someone who understands day-to-day living, and ask you questions that make you interrogate your thoughts, make you think about everything you're going through currently in your life, your childhood, your upbringing, what has brought you to where you are today and the situation that you're facing today.
Yeah.
And like we said in the last episode, put a mirror in front of you, make you ask yourself the hard questions. Why am I here? How did I get here? Etc. etc. There's some people that will go and do physical exercise.
Yeah.
There's some people that will go to the gym. That's the thing that makes them feel good. If they don't do that, they feel like their day's not going to go right, or they don't know how to be disciplined in other aspects of their life. Some people have to go swimming, or they have to go for a run. Some people go to church. My dad goes to church.
Yeah. I understand.
My dad goes to church. He feels like he needs to be in the presence of God all the time. That's what makes him feel good doing the work of God. And my mum too, actually, is like that. People take care of themselves in different ways.
Which I understand. To wrap it up, je dirais que prendre soin de soi, c'est quelque chose de primordial. Pas seulement pour se faire plaisir à soi, mais c'est aussi des bienfaits psychologiques sur nous-mêmes. Mais on vit en société. Et le fait d'avoir une belle apparence, c'est extrêmement important.
Ouais.
Parce que quand tu te présentes à un entretien, quand tu vas voir de la famille, quand tu te rends au restaurant, ou même quand tu sors et tu marches dans la rue, l'apparence que tu vas avoir va en dire long sur la personne que tu es. Attention, je n'appelle pas les gens à vivre une vie totalement superficielle, mais il y a beaucoup d'endroits où l'habit fait le moine.
Ouais.
Surtout pour nous, on se fait profile très rapidement. Tu vas marcher, tu vas être... Moi, jusqu'à présent, tu vois, le fait de porter des ensembles de jogging...
J'étais choquée.
Le fait de porter des ensembles de jogging, c'est totalement nouveau pour moi. Je crois que j'ai commencé en fin d'année dernière. Et je pense qu'il a fallu que j'arrive à un certain niveau d'études et de carrière pour me dire que bon, j'ai plus rien à prouver. Si j'ai envie d'être en tenue de sport pour sortir ou de porter un ensemble de jogging parce que je trouve ça confortable. Mais pendant longtemps, je me privais de le faire parce que je me disais, j'ai pas envie de marcher dans la rue et de me faire arrêter par la police comme ça en disant que oui, vous correspondez à, tu vois, à quelque chose, ou me faire manquer de respect quand je vais aller n'importe où en pensant que... Enfin, j'aime pas que les gens pensent quelque chose de moi. Et souvent, j'ai vu des gens vivre des moments très difficiles à cause du fait qu'ils se sont... Je sais pas comment on dit profile.
Profiled, yeah, racially profiled.
Racially profiled. Enfin bref, à cause de la connotation que leurs vêtements portaient. Donc le fait d'être bien habillé, d'avoir... et bien habillé, ça veut pas dire être habillé en costume. Moi, je me trouve très bien habillé aujourd'hui. Mais le fait d'être propre sur soi, de prendre soin de soi... c'est important. Et il y a aussi, tu en as parlé tout à l'heure, prendre soin de soi, c'est pas seulement physique, mais c'est aussi mental. D'ailleurs même, on va faire un petit exercice avant.
Okay.
J'aimerais, pour nous et pour les auditeurs, qu'on pense à 3 manières dont on a l'habitude de prendre soin de soi de manière physique. Moi, si je dois les noter, je dirais 1, aller au sport. C'est difficile pour moi de le faire. Mais je me sens très bien à chaque fois que je finis un entraînement, que je vais à la salle de sport. Et maintenant, depuis très peu de temps, j'ai commencé à courir. Ça me fait plaisir, ça me fait du bien, c'est un bon exutoire. Deuxièmement, je dirais cuisiner. Faire de la bonne cuisine. J'ai beaucoup de mal. Si certaines personnes me suivent sur mon compte cuisine, j'ai pas fait de vidéo depuis longtemps. Faire de la bonne cuisine, ça me fait du bien. Et troisièmement, je dirais voyager.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if that's not in it, then I don't know.
Voyager, là, j'en ai un petit peu abusé même au mois de septembre. Je pense que j'ai voyagé plus que j'ai fait le week-end, je crois. J'ai voyagé peut-être 4 ou 5 fois, ou 6 fois, je sais plus. Mais j'adore ça. Voilà, c'est mes moyens. Toi, c'est quoi tes 3 moyens?
Ooh, I would say, this is gonna come out of left field, but driving. I like driving, being in my car.
C'est vrai, t'aimes bien conduire?
By myself, with music, with a little snack, on a sunny day.
Yeah.
I love it. There's something that just makes me feel so... and often I actually find myself, I would say praying, but the better way to articulate it is communicating with God while I'm driving. And when I say communicating, I mean like having full-on conversation, like asking God, like, God, like, what's going on with this? Or God, I need you with this. Like, that's a time that I feel like I'm doing something for myself physically. The second would be definitely getting ready, doing my hair, doing my makeup, getting my nails done, getting a pedicure, dressing up, like all of those girly things, putting perfume on, having like everything showers where I'm exfoliating and stuff. All of that, I love. Some would say it's because my name is Esther and Esther Mama went through however many months or years of treatments, beauty treatments, but anything to do with beauty,
you love it.
I love, and it makes me feel just so good. And then the last one that I would say would definitely be food related as well. I really enjoy food. I like cooking when I have my own time, space, creativity over what I'm cooking. But I also enjoy eating, like the experience of food, tasting food, the balance in food. So yeah, I'd say cooking, but also even like going out to eat and stuff, restaurants and whatnot, because I really enjoy.
Yeah, I understand.
Makes me feel good.
J'aimerais notifier que le fait de prendre soin de son corps, c'est pas toujours quelque chose d'agréable.
Or easy.
Ou facile. Prendre soin de son corps, c'est aussi penser au futur. Et quand on est dans la vingtaine, on aime vivre, mais on pense pas à la suite.
Yep.
Et maintenant qu'on arrive dans la fin de la vingtaine, moi je vois que les nuits blanches, je les assume plus de la même manière. La malbouffe, elle commence à se voir sur mon corps. Pour ceux qui me connaissent depuis un moment, j'étais comme ça avant, et maintenant je prends du poids, du coup je dois réguler, je dois m'adapter. Donc penser à son avenir, c'est d'une importance primordiale. Il y a pas longtemps que j'ai lu une recherche qui disait que la condition physique d'un homme, 6 mois avant qu'il ait un enfant, va déterminer beaucoup de choses sur la santé de l'enfant qu'il va avoir après. On met souvent la pression sur la femme, mais en fait, même nous, dans notre jeunesse, il faut qu'on arrive à se rendre compte que notre manière de vivre, la manière dont on va prendre soin de notre corps, peut avoir un impact sur des générations, et même sur la génération qui va venir après nous. Donc c'est pas anodin le fait d'avoir ces différentes activités qui vont nous permettre de garder un esprit sain dans un corps sain. Et là, je fais mention à François Rabelais. Gargantua, c'est un livre qu'on lisait aussi quand on était au lycée, et tout le livre parle de l'expérience d'un jeune prince et de son éducation pour qu'il devienne un prince qui va un peu révolutionner le monde dans lequel il vit. Et on voit que ses instructeurs lui apprennent tout autant à être bon d'esprit, mais aussi à être bon de corps. Il veut qu'on ait un prince totalement bien portant dans tous les sens du terme.
All the way round.
Et c'est ce qui nous mène à notre deuxième thème, qui est le fait de prendre soin de soi mentalement. Prendre soin de soi mentalement, c'est-à-dire se cultiver, découvrir de nouvelles choses, aller dans des musées, aller au cinéma, voir des amis. En fait, faire toutes ces choses qui mentalement nous permettent de nous sentir bien, d'être insérés en société, mais aussi de développer notre réseau, etc. Le fait d'avoir une bonne santé mentale, ça fait partie du fait de prendre soin de soi.
Yeah, I fully agree with you.
Toi, comment est-ce que tu penses, quelle importance ça a pour toi de
Okay,
prendre soin de
so
soi
the way I
mentalement?
envision it, like the parable of the man, I don't know if he was a king or business owner, that gave his servants talents.
Oh yeah,
He gave them all different talents.
it was a master.
A master.
Yeah.
Thank you. That gave the servants.
C'est une parabole qui est dans le livre de Matthieu. Matthieu,
Right.
si je dis pas de bêtises, Matthieu 25, mais il va falloir que je vérifie.
Okay. I think that parable is used, it's very, very like profound. And I think there's so many different ways that you could interpret it and understand it, which is great. So the way I see looking after yourself is exactly like that parable. So essentially the servants were all given talents, a different number each. I think one had 3, and one had 5. Something like that.
It was 1, 2, and 5.
1, 2, and 5. And then essentially he went away and he came back and he wanted to see what they did with those talents. And some of them had invested those talents and gotten more. And one of them had buried his talent and did nothing with it, essentially. So the way I see taking care of ourselves is exactly like that. I see that God has given us, let's put it into layman terms, mind, body, soul. And these are the three things that we have, the gifts, the talents that we have to steward and we have to look after. And when we're talking, okay, we're speaking a little bit about body. Now we're speaking about mind. It is not easy. It's not easy, especially in our day and age where we're consuming so much information, constantly consuming other people's opinions, conflicting opinions, just so much all the time. We're constantly being fed with things. We don't know right from wrong. We don't know like where we should find our source or where we should find our roots and stuff. It's not easy. However, I think it's of utmost importance to invest in your mental state, in your sanity. And like you said, there's so many different ways that could manifest. It could be through doing physical things that then make you mentally feel good, like going on holidays, being physically fit, going to the gym, etc., going to the museums, etc. It could also be the people that you surround yourself and the information and things that you decide to consume. So for example, analyzing your friendship groups and saying, okay, actually, these are friends that I have that speak more positively than negatively. I'm going to try and make sure that I'm around them a little bit more. Oh, these are the people in my life that have a very specific vision and big goals for their lives the same way I do, as opposed to people who have what's the word I'm looking for? Scarcity mindset. These are the people that I'm going to hang out with. Or what else could it be? Going to therapy, and really understanding yourself, understanding who you are. Like I said before, all the things that make you who you are, all the moments that have brought you to where you are now, and understand how that affects you in your day-to-day life. There's so many different things, prayer and meditation. These are things that we've actually spoken on in previous episodes.
Yeah.
In terms of knowing yourself.
Ça veut dire que si tu n'as pas suivi les anciens...
Go back.
Retourne. Nous, on avance.
Press pause.
Et
and
retourne.
Go back.
Ouais.
But it's important because knowing yourself, all of these are the knowing yourself and knowing certain things about yourself are the things that allow you to realize, okay, right now I'm feeling low, I'm not feeling good. What can I do or where can I go to gain strength or to recharge?
Exactement. Ouais. Je comprends totalement. Alors, tu as dit une chose qui est assez importante, c'est le fait d'aller en thérapie. Et je pense sincèrement que c'est le mal de notre siècle. La santé mentale, c'est le mal de notre siècle. Parce que dans les siècles précédents, ils vivaient des situations différentes. Il y avait des temps de guerre, il y avait des conditions de vie qui demandaient de se battre pour sa propre survie. Donc, l'esprit n'était pas à la santé mentale. Ouais. Aujourd'hui, on consomme énormément d'informations, on a accès à tous les savoirs, à toute l'actualité dans le monde entier de manière continue. Donc c'est vrai que notre cerveau prend un coup. Et la santé mentale, dans notre génération, c'est quelque chose d'omniprésent. Néanmoins, le fait d'appliquer tous les conseils que je viens de donner, parfois ne suffit pas. Il y a des personnes qui ont vécu des choses traumatiques, des personnes qui ont vécu des souffrances qui ne peuvent pas être soignées que par le fait d'aller au sport. Voir un psychologue, c'est pas un tabou. Parfois, c'est nécessaire. Souvent, ça l'est. Aller faire une thérapie, aller voir un consultant, se tourner vers une personne qui peut nous conseiller, c'est quelque chose de bien. Et c'est prendre soin de soi, c'est prendre soin de son esprit. Donc, mon conseil par rapport à ça, vraiment, c'est que quand on a atteint son maximum, quand on a fait tout ce qu'on pouvait faire pour se sentir mieux, et que malgré tout ça ne marche pas, il faut chercher à se soigner, à aller voir un psychologue. Et pour les religieux, ça n'empêche pas non plus de faire des prières, d'aller à l'église, d'avoir un pasteur qui te suit. C'est mieux. Ça complète la chose.
So we don't become tone deaf Christians.
Exactement.
It's even good.
C'est très important.
And what you're saying is so important, but I think to highlight something that you said before about taking care of yourself not necessarily being easy or not necessarily being what's the word that you used? Not easy or not glittery or gold, is the fact that everything you're saying is great, babe. Going to therapy, going to speak to someone, etc. But it's hard. It is hard. It is hard, and I don't know how much we want to get into it. But if we're being honest with ourselves, I think a lot of people, especially from the diaspora, especially black men, but we'll speak about black men in a second.
Leave us alone.
No, not to leave you alone. I'm on your side. I'm understanding how hard the struggle is. It requires a certain level of vulnerability, a certain level of transparency, a certain level of understanding. Okay, I'm at my breaking point here.
Yeah.
I can't do everything for myself. I cannot be everything for myself. I need someone else to intervene. I need help.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is a privilege that black men have not always been afforded. And therefore, it's so hard to not just put yourself in auto mode or autopilot and try and figure out solutions to the way I'm feeling, which is then what leads to certain other issues like addictions or... addictions, because we can put so many different issues in the category of addiction.
Ça, c'est un point encore important et faut qu'on mette les pieds dans le plat.
Ouais.
Faut qu'on mette les pieds dans le plat. Chacun vit sa vie comme il le veut. Mais moi, dans ma vie, donc dans mes cercles d'amis, comme dans ma vie chrétienne, comme dans ma vie au travail, je me suis rendu compte que quelqu'un qui essaie de prendre de plus en plus soin de soi-même, les addictions, particulièrement pour les jeunes garçons de notre génération, c'est la pornographie et le fait d'avoir des relations sexuelles avec plein de partenaires sans pouvoir s'arrêter. C'est vraiment le fléau. Après la santé mentale, je pense que les deux en fait sont liés.
Together, yeah, hand in hand.
Et la plupart des personnes qui essayent de prendre plus soin d'eux, la plupart des personnes qui essayent de prendre...
French is hard. I've told you guys. I've told you. This language is impossible.
Attends, je vais réussir. La majorité des personnes qui essayent de prendre mieux soin d'elles, à un moment donné, se posent la question sur leur rapport à la pornographie et à la masturbation. Et ils essayent d'en sortir parce qu'ils se rendent compte que tout autant que la drogue, tout autant que l'alcool, c'est une addiction, c'est-à-dire qu'ils y sont totalement attachés. Et bien que ce soit tabou, surtout dans les familles africaines, etc., ça reste une réalité. Et quand tu es dans ton cheminement vers Dieu, à un moment donné, tu comprends que ça fait partie des choses qui sont pas justes, qui sont interdites. Mais même quand tu vas avoir une vie saine, tu vas avoir une bonne relation avec ta partenaire, tu vas te dire que c'est pas utile pour moi de continuer à nourrir mon esprit avec autant de choses comme ça. Je pense qu'on aura un épisode dédié sur ça. C'est assez important, mais j'ai eu des amis qui sont venus me voir, qui m'ont dit là, je veux commencer à être sérieux sur le fait de me marier. Je comprends que le fait d'être plongé dans la pornographie, c'est pas bon pour moi. Ça m'aide pas, ça me bloque d'une certaine manière et d'une autre, et il faut que j'arrive à en sortir. Donc, en fait, le fait de prendre soin de soi, ça va très très loin. Ça peut changer vraiment notre manière de vivre, nos habitudes, notre manière de vivre les choses. Et la plupart du temps, ces personnes-là vont changer. J'ai des connaissances, par exemple, qui devaient se tourner vers la pornographie tous les matins. Et ils ont changé par le fait d'aller dans leur congrégation religieuse pour prier tous les matins. J'ai un ami qui fait ça tous les matins. Et il y en a d'autres qui vont dire, je vais passer du temps avec mes enfants tous les matins. Je vais aller courir, je vais aller au sport, etc. Et tu changes par des choses qui sont saines pour toi, qui sont saines pour ton corps. Donc, ce processus, c'est un processus qui t'accompagne, qui te permet d'être quelqu'un de meilleur.
Absolutely. And I think that applies both physically and mentally. So we've talked about the fact that taking care of yourself sometimes is a beautiful experience. You're going on these beautiful holidays, having these wonderful experiences, getting pampered, going to the spa, massages, nails done, etc.
Ça, c'est moi, j'adore. Ça, le spa, les vacances.
Who doesn't love the spa, babe?
Non, moi,
How can you not love the spa? Beautiful tracksuits, buying yourself nice perfumes, designer bags, etc. Very good. But sometimes taking care of yourself is hard. It's cutting out toxic traits of yourself, cutting off toxic habits. And when I say toxic, I want to be careful because I'm not saying toxic to blame or shame anyone, but I'm saying toxic because they're toxic to us, as in they're harmful to us.
You're right. Sorry, je vais digresser un peu. Quand tu dis toxique, il y a un truc que j'ai vu passer sur TikTok beaucoup ces derniers temps, là, ces dernières semaines.
Yeah.
C'est la situation
Oh,
Tatiana et qui là?
Et Yannick.
Et Yannick. J'ai pas regardé Love is Blind du tout.
Me, I watched it.
Mais les gens, ouais, un tel est toxique. Il y en a qui disent que Tatiana est toxique. Il y en a qui disent que Yannick est toxique. Bon, à la lumière de notre épisode là, explique-moi un peu la situation.
Okay.
Et dis-moi un peu ce que t'en penses.
From my point of view.
De ton point de vue.
Okay, so essentially, quickly, you know how Love is Blind works, right?
No.
Okay, so essentially, it's an experiment. It's a social experiment based on the fact that can people find love without seeing each other? So can people find a connection? No, you don't agree?
Hey, me. Moi, je dirais non.
Okay, fine. No
Honnêtement, moi, je dirais non. Tu veux marier quelqu'un, il faut la voir. Il faut.
Okay, that's not the subject.
Bon, okay.
Essentially. Okay. So they're in these pods, which is basically like let's say like accommodation that they're in.
Cabine,
yeah, in cabine. Ouais. And they don't see each other and they go on dates. So there's like, let's say 10 guys, 10 girls. And they're all going on dates with each other, getting to know each other. They have pens and paper. They're writing notes on each other. They ask each other questions. First thing, I want to know if the producers give them the questions they have to ask. Because it seems like later down the line, some of them don't know crucial bits of information about each other, which I would have expected you to know if you haven't seen the person, because you're not focusing on the physical. All you can focus on is each other's backgrounds, history, etc., etc. However, I think a lot of people, this is my personal opinion, a lot of people don't know the right questions to ask when they're in the dating Tilken stage. We'll have a dedicated episode about that coming soon.
Il y a pas autant d'épisodes que ça.
But yeah, so they get to know each other, and then at some point when they feel like they formed a connection, obviously not everybody does, some of the men propose. And they propose, and then once they've proposed, they see each other for the first time.
Okay. And
from that point, they see each other on their first time, then they go on their honeymoon.
En gros, c'est comme marié au premier regard.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like married at first sight. They go on their honeymoon and stuff, and then essentially they're spending time together.
So when they go on honeymoon, they're married?
Is it the honeymoon or is it just like a trip? Sorry.
Okay.
They spend time together, but it's away from home.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's in like a
dedicated
place. Yeah. So they spend maybe like a week together and stuff. They have a room, their own room. It's up to them whether they want to sleep together or not, or like sleep in the same bed or not, whatever. And then after that, they go back to their actual lives and they try to integrate each other in their actual lives.
Okay.
So Tatiana and Yannick.
Yeah.
Tatiana, beautiful, gorgeous French lady.
Yeah.
From the diaspora. I believe she's half Ivorian and half something else.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
She's a single mother, but she's divorced. So she's been married before, and I believe her child comes from the marriage.
Okay.
She's a businesswoman.
Yeah.
Very intelligent, very impressive. I think her business is doing extremely well.
Yeah.
Very, very wonderful to see a black French woman doing so well. Yannick, I believe he was born, I think he's from Centrafrique.
Yeah.
Centrafrique. Yeah. And I think he was born there, but came over when he was young or something like that.
Okay.
Bref, he's a little bit younger than her, but he's cool. We don't know exactly what he does either. But he's cool. He's very calm. He's very well spoken. He's very articulate, very confident. We like them. It's going well. It's giving black love. The issue with Tatiana is, babe, I think this will be too long to speak about, honestly, because I have to give you all the context.
No, you don't. Go straight to your point.
Okay, a point. Why are people calling Tatiana toxic? They're calling her toxic because, first of all, her behavior on the show, in the pods, felt very desperate.
Okay. It
felt like she was dying, like, to find someone.
Okay.
And if she didn't find someone, it was given, we don't know what's going to happen to this babe. Like, she could spiral.
Okay.
So that was the first thing that people were like, you know, people say, for example, in life, you have to be whole before you be with someone else.
Yeah.
Well, people were questioning, well, are you whole? Are you really that okay in yourself? Because it looks like you have this image in your mind of your life that is so heavily reliant and dependent on you being with a man. Okay. That was the first thing. Because Yannick, I don't believe, was her first choice. Yeah. But it seemed like other men kind of put her to the side, and then she ended up with Yannick. Okay. No problem. Now her and Yannick are together. And we're starting to see a few issues. Yeah. One of the issues being, it feels like she had some sort of insecurity around being a single mother.
Okay, me, I've seen one thing on TikTok, and like it was like her mom talking bad to the man.
Absolutely.
And
awful.
some people in the comments were like, "Oh, this man is not a, c'est pas un vrai homme. Like he's not a vrai homme because he's not matching the requirement of his babe." Et les autres disaient que Tatiana et sa mère sont folles.
I think, was that to do with the finances?
I don't know what it was about. I didn't really understand.
I think it was to do with finances. So there was a conversation where they were talking about their finances because I think they had to fill a form to give to a lawyer or something. And she was basically insinuating that she wouldn't want to do 50-50.
Okay.
That she believes that as the man of the house,
Yeah.
he would have to take on the majority of the financial commitments.
Okay.
And he wanted to have more conversation around that.
Okay.
And that was one of the issues I had, that people turned him wanting to have more in-depth conversation into he's cheap.
Okay.
Oh, he's toxic. He wants to do 50-50. Da, 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 da. No, like, can we have a conversation? Can we understand each other's background, each other's finances before we come to a mutual decision? And I think that was one of the things that people are finding toxic about Tatiana.
Okay.
Because in multiple situations, not just about the finances, but about considering where they lived,
Yeah.
about doing activities. She's someone that is clearly very... she likes things to be her way.
Okay.
And there's not that much space for discussion or negotiation. Whereas Yannick, on the other hand, clearly is someone that's very reflective. He's someone that likes to think a lot before he makes any decisions. He's someone that's very well thought out, is what I would say.
If I get you then...
Not to say he was perfect, by the way.
Yeah, but to me, it seems like that Tatiana is somebody who learned to take care of herself a lot.
Yeah.
So she knows what she wants, and if it's not good for her, it's right. So where do you find the toxicity and stuff?
I think, so it's hard to say because obviously we're only seeing a small amount of so much that was recorded. We can never get the true sense of who someone is or their personality from the show. But it just felt like in many scenes, she was someone that was very stuck in her ways. There's no space for negotiation. For example, you've just met this person. You guys are trying to merge your lives together. And you told him, oh, you have to come and live with me because I have X, Y, Z going on. And it's not going to work for me and my son to be anywhere else.
Okay.
I don't feel like that's how life works. That's not how... Obviously, I'm not a mother, but if you love someone, if you're going to start a relationship with someone, you need to like consider each other.
Okay.
You know?
I feel like you have a strong opinion on the whole show.
I have a very, very strong opinion on that. But yeah, we can put that to the side and maybe talk about it another day. But when we're talking about toxic traits, I think the Know Thyself episode was really, really important.
Yeah.
Reflecting and being self-aware, I think is so, so, so important. I think a lot of them are looking back at the series and probably cringing and thinking, oh my God, I can't believe I said that. Or I can't believe I did that. But yeah, in terms of looking after yourself, part of it is great, sparkly, beautiful. And part of it is really, really hard. It's about recognizing, this part of me, it's not that this part of me is bad or this part of me is good. It's about this part of me is dangerous for me. This part of me doesn't profit me. It doesn't profit my health or my friendships or my relationships.
So I have to work on it. Ok, I understand you. Il y a une chose dont je voulais parler, et je lis ça juste avant qu'on passe au dilemme. Je lis ça un peu avec le fait de prendre soin de soi, même quand on est en couple. Et je pense que c'était vraiment le sujet de notre discussion. Et moi, c'est le sujet de beaucoup de mes réflexions dernièrement. Le fait d'aimer quelqu'un, c'est le fait de se battre pour être la meilleure version de soi. Et pour moi, quand tu as eu cette période de down pendant cette semaine, je me suis dit, écoute, Esther, il faut que tu prennes soin de toi. C'est vrai que, voilà, on avance dans notre relation et que tu avances dans ta vie de fille, de sœur, de personne au travail, etc. Mais il y a certains moments, il est important de faire les choses pour soi-même. Il faut que tu sois belle pour toi, il faut que tu fasses du sport pour toi, il faut que tu manges bien pour toi, il faut que tu ailles en voyage pour... Sois égoïste, tu vois. Sois égoïste parce que c'est ce qui va te permettre derrière d'être la meilleure version de toi pour les autres. Et je sais pas pour les autres, mais pour moi, le fait d'être dans cette relation, c'est de chaque jour faire de mon mieux pour que tu sois la meilleure version de toi. Et il y a des choses qui me sont inaccessibles. Donc parfois, je dois faire un pas en arrière et te laisser être toi-même. Et moi-même, regarder dans ma vie et essayer d'identifier ce qui n'est pas bon pour moi. Ce qui ne me pousse pas à être un peu plus en santé, à être un peu plus en conscience de la personne que je suis et de m'améliorer chaque jour et de le changer. Donc, pour moi, c'est très important dans une relation de poser des bases claires. Je ne connais pas cette Tatiana, mais je dirais que c'est important de poser des bases claires, de poser des barrières, des limites que les personnes ne doivent pas franchir pour t'assurer que tu as encore cet espace pour te développer personnellement. Rentre pas dans une relation, ni dans un mariage, ni dans une situation, si tu sens que il n'y a pas l'espace pour toi, pour que tu puisses t'épanouir, pour que tu puisses te sentir bien, pour que tu puisses évoluer, parce que la vie est évolutive. Je le disais, j'ai grandi, j'étais skinny, maintenant je suis plus skinny. Et ben il faut que je crée l'espace en moi pour me dire, je dois accepter mon corps tel qu'il est aujourd'hui, je dois pas en avoir honte, mais je dois aussi en prendre soin, pour que demain ce soit pas une source de maladie, pour que je puisse continuer à être mobile, pour que quand j'aurai des enfants, que je puisse jouer avec eux, pour qu'aujourd'hui je puisse aller faire un foot ou courir un semi-marathon et ne pas être à l'hôpital le lendemain parce que j'aurai une blessure. Enfin, tout ça, ça fait partie de toi. Tout ça, ça fait partie de la personne que tu es. Je t'ai connu, tu étais une badise Insta. Et aujourd'hui, tu te joues les calmes, mais tu as le potentiel, tu es toujours une badise Insta. Si tu veux, tu commences à poster, vas-y, il y aura des 4000 likes, tu vois. Donc, j'ai pas envie que demain tu viennes me dire, écoute Mickaël, j'ai arrêté de prendre soin de moi parce que je devais faire des sacrifices pour toi. Non, fais pas ça. Prends soin de toi. Va faire ta manicure, va faire ta pédicure. Je sais que pour toi là, ça c'est le... c'est super important. Fais ton make-up, fais tes choses. Sois au maximum de toi-même. Et à côté, de temps en temps, tu vas, voilà, la bibliothèque elle est là, tu lis ton livre, tu vas dans un book club. Fais ce que tu veux, mais sens-toi bien. C'est ce qui est important. Donc, je sais que cette période de down que tu as eu dans cette semaine, elle n'était pas facile, mais s'il y a quelques auditeurs qui ont aussi des périodes de descente comme ça, l'exercice que je vous demanderai de faire, c'est d'identifier à l'intérieur de vous 3 choses que vous n'aimez pas. Quelles sont les choses en toi, dans ton caractère, que tu n'aimes pas, et quelles seraient les étapes mentales, psychologiques que tu pourrais faire pour en sortir. Si tu n'aimes pas le fait que tu n'es pas très éloquent, qu'est-ce que tu peux faire ? Tu peux commencer à lire davantage. Si tu n'aimes pas le fait que, je sais pas, qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait dire ? Le fait que tu n'aimes pas ton corps, ou que tu n'arrives pas à dire non. Voilà, tu n'arrives pas à dire non. Force-toi. Moi, c'est quelque chose que j'ai fait. Je pense que je vais en parler dans un des épisodes solo. Mais dire non, c'est important. Et quand j'ai commencé à dire non, c'est comme un enfant. Tu sais, les enfants, hein, quand ils arrivent à 1 an et demi et qu'ils apprennent le mot non, et pour tout et pour rien, non. Dans la fin de la vingtaine aussi, il faut réapprendre à dire non. Non, je vais pas en boîte de nuit parce que ça me plaît pas. Demain, j'ai un examen. Je veux pas, juste pour faire plaisir aux amis, faire quelque chose qui va pas me plaire. Ou bien, je vais en boîte de nuit parce que ça me plaît et que j'ai le temps de découvrir. Voilà. Ok, je suis en train de développer ma relation avec Dieu, ça plaît pas à tout le monde. Non, je m'en fous. Je fais ce pourquoi j'ai été appelé. Et voilà. J'ai envie de poursuivre telle étude. J'y vais à fond. Et si je dois dire non à plusieurs choses pour être en capacité de le faire, faut le faire. En tout cas, voilà. C'est vraiment mon...
You're right, hon. Thanks so much. That's some really good advice. Really good advice. But I think it's really important, but it also applies to... Essentially, I was thinking and I was like, do you know what? This year has been... Woo!
Yeah.
It's been a lot. It's been beautiful. Like, God has been so good and it's been an amazing year and stuff. But I found myself being pushed beyond what I thought my limits were or my capacities were in many different aspects of my life.
I understand.
And I think, therefore, it's taken a lot out of me.
Yeah.
And I think I'm now coming to the...
Mm-hmm.
It's coming down, like
And I
the
understand.
responsibilities and stuff, that the things I've been working on are kind of coming to an end for this year.
Yeah.
And I'm now starting to feel that, whew, I've poured out a lot and I'm starting to feel empty. And I think maybe that's where that feeling was coming from. And I think that advice would be really, really good, not just for people who are in relationships, but also for anybody who holds a position of responsibility.
Yeah.
If you're in ministry, it's important. If you lead people,
please,
it's important.
Yeah.
If you are a parent,
if you're entrepreneur,
if you're an entrepreneur, it's so important. Like your child, your business, the people that you lead are so important.
I was supposed to see him tonight, but I have a friend that is an entrepreneur, and when he felt it was too much, he just took a ticket, went to another country for a few days.
Yeah.
And he said, I need that. And
Because
I said, bro, go.
You have to
You need it
take
sometime.
care of yourself.
Yeah,
You have to take care of yourself. And as much as you love the people that you're leading, the business that you're building, the child that you're raising, as much as you love that, nobody's disputing your love for that. You taking care of yourself doesn't mean that you're not taking care of that. But you taking care of yourself will allow you to be the best version, the whole version, the healthy version, the recharged version of yourself, to then be able to take care of those other responsibilities.
Okay, let's go to the dilemmas. We still don't have a jingle for that, but it's okay.
Think of one
We'll
at some
find out.
point.
Yeah, but okay. Premier dilemme. First dilemma. Entre les études, mon job étudiant et mes responsabilités familiales, je n'ai littéralement pas le temps de faire du sport ou de prendre soin de moi. Quand je rentre le soir, je suis épuisé. Est-ce que prendre soin de soi est un luxe réservé à ceux qui ont du temps?
Oof.
So, he's taking care of themselves, a luxury for people that have time to do it.
I don't think taking care of yourself is a luxury at all.
Yeah.
I think it's something you have to do, and if you don't, you will... What's that saying that Africans say? Those who don't hear must feel. You'll feel it.
Yeah.
You don't take care of your body, okay, well, in 10 years' time, you're going to feel it. You're going to see it. You don't take care of your mind, okay, well, in 10 years' time,
You're going to feel it.
you're going to feel it. You're going to walk into certain rooms and you're going to feel it. You're going to see it. Or you don't invest your money. You don't take care of your finances. You're going to see it. I don't think taking care of yourself it's not a luxury. It is something you have to do for the health and balance, stability of your life. Now, when it comes to this dilemma, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm struggling with this. I don't know how to make time, because my answer was going to be you have to make time.
Yeah.
But then I was like, let me not be a hypocrite, because me too, I don't know how to make time.
Yeah.
That's something I'm struggling with. I have all of these things that I'm juggling. It's me that wrote this down. No, I'm joking. It wasn't me. But how do you make time for physical activity? I used to, and I found a way to do it before, but now I'm struggling. So I posed the question to you because you seem to be able to...
J'ai lu un livre en début d'année 2024 et je pense que tout le monde l'a lu, vraiment. C'est Atomic Habits.
Oh yeah.
Donc, un rien peut tout changer. Et dans ce livre-là, il disait que c'est pas la motivation qui est le plus important, mais c'est la constance, l'abnégation. Et il avait donné un conseil, un exercice à faire, c'était que chaque jour où tu fais quelque chose que tu veux faire, tu le notes dans ton calendrier. Et une fois que tu as répété la chose un certain nombre de fois, ça devient une habitude. Et il disait aussi une autre chose, c'était de planifier sa journée de manière à ce que ça t'oblige à aller vers la chose que tu veux faire et qui te demande beaucoup de motivation. C'est-à-dire, moi maintenant, mon sac de sport, il est devant la porte. Mon outfit de la journée, quand je suis en télétravail, je suis déjà en habit pour aller à la salle. Ça veut dire que dès que midi sonne, je sais que la première chose que je dois faire, bam, 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 je prends mon sac de sport, je vais à la salle. J'ai trouvé une salle qui est pas très loin de chez moi. Je me suis forcé. Je vais pas mentir, c'est extrêmement dur. Et j'ai fail plusieurs fois. J'ai échoué plusieurs fois. Donc, il y a plusieurs fois où j'ai commencé, j'ai arrêté, j'ai commencé, j'ai arrêté. Mais mon esprit me poussait à le faire parce que ça me permettait de me sentir bien. Donc, j'ai toujours essayé de tourner mon calendrier pour trouver la place de le faire. Et quand j'arrive à le faire, je suis plus productif dans tout ce que je fais d'autre. Donc, je me force. Parfois, j'y arrive. Parfois, je n'y arrive pas. Mais le but, c'est qu'à la fin, ce soit vraiment une habitude.
Good advice. I think the only thing I would add to that is I think you need to write down like some goals and stuff Write down, okay, let's say different aspects of your life. Write down physical, mental, financial, spiritual.
Yeah.
And write down all of your goals for all of those things. In 10 years' time, how do you want your body to be? In 10 years' time, what do you want your mindset to be? How do you want your finances to be? All of those things. Because taking care of yourself, like we said, is obviously not just physical, but it's also not necessarily something that's easy to do. We don't always have time. Yeah. So maybe you can do one small thing every day. Can you take a course? If right now you don't have the time necessarily for sport and to focus on taking care of your body, okay, can you take care of your mind and your finances?
Yeah.
Can you sign up to a course? Can you learn a high-paid skill from YouTube or something? Is there another aspect of your life where you can take care of yourself if you can't focus on this one right now? I don't think it's everything that needs to be perfect all the time, but do what you can when you can.
I agree with you. Ok, second dilemma. Tout le monde parle de poser des limites. Mais dans mon entourage, quand je dis non ou que je m'éloigne un peu, on me reproche d'être distante ou égoïste. Comment protéger ma santé mentale sans me couper des autres? Ok, celui-là, je sais pas comment on va répondre à ça. Hein. Là, comme tu as dit, l'autre, c'est toi qui as écrit. Là, c'est moi qui ai écrit.
Ouais. Ok. This one, I think I'm actually on the flip side. I'm quite good at this. I've been quite good at this. I'm notorious. Some of my friends are notorious, or I'm notorious with some of my friends for when Esther says no, she means no. And there's nothing that you can do. You can run up and down to convince her she's not doing it.
Me, it's hard. You know, my best friends, they will tell you, if they needed to be mad at me for the amount of time I flaked on them, bro, I think I wouldn't have any friends. To the point that my nickname was the Flaker. It's still the Flaker, I think. Tu demandes à certains de mes amis, ils m'appellent toujours le Flaker. Celui qui vient pas, qui vient pas, quoi. Et comme j'arrive pas à dire non, je vais dire, ouais, t'inquiète, je serai là. Et s'il y a 5 personnes qui m'appellent dans une journée pour me dire, ce soir, on fait ça, je vais dire aux 5 personnes, t'inquiète, je serai là. Et dans mon esprit, je me dis, ouais, je peux faire ça. En gros, je peux faire ça en 5 minutes, après, je vais faire l'autre, parce que je suis un people pleaser. Je suis quelqu'un qui aime faire en sorte que les gens soient contents. Rien que dimanche dernier, je devais être à 4 endroits en même temps. C'est-à-dire que mon père m'appelle, est-ce que tu peux me déposer là-bas? Ma mère et ma tante m'appellent, est-ce que tu peux me déposer là-bas? D'autres personnes, ouais, est-ce que tu peux venir à cette fête? Et un autre ami, est-ce que tu peux venir chez moi? Ça fait que j'ai fait des choses, donc j'ai fait le taxi toute la matinée. Après, je suis rentré chez moi en me disant, je vais faire les 2 autres choses, je me suis endormi. Donc au final, j'ai flake. J'ai totalement flake et je suis arrivé chez mon ami le soir, tu vois, alors, à 18h, 19h. Tout ça pour dire que, en fait, j'arrive pas à être à 50 000 endroits en même temps. Et la Bible dit que ton oui soit oui, que ton non soit non. Je me le répète tous les jours. Mais j'ai encore du mal à...
And this goes back to the loving your neighbor, as you love yourself. Because if you can understand and place boundaries with people, they might call you selfish and whatever it may be at first, but they will realize that when this person says they are coming, and they're not coming tired because they've been to 4 other places. They're coming with their full energy, with their full spirit, with their full mind to be here. And when they say they're not coming, it's because really they love me, but they know that they don't have the full energy to give to me right now.
I think my friend wouldn't even be mad at me for saying no.
No.
It's just the fact that I'm saying yes and then I don't show up.
And that is worse than letting your yes be yes and your no be no. And I think it's not just important for your friends and for the perception they have of you and the trust that they feel like they can place in you, but also for yourself. It's important to recognize when I'm at my limit, bro. It's good. Me too. I have the people pleaser tendencies, but you can't help anyone if you can't help yourself. If you are exhausted and you're supposed to be in 4 places and you're saying taxi man, it's dangerous. It's even dangerous. Like, I think 2 things. One thing, if they're your real friends, hard to say because I know there's different personalities, but
yeah, they are my real friends.
If they're your real friends and they really care about you, if you say no sometimes here and there, they're not going to be mad at you. Let your no be no, and let your yes be yes. But on the other hand as well, I think we all just need to try and care less about what other people think. If you are doing something that's important for your mental health, especially if you... This one talks about distance. Right?
Distance?
Okay, trying to put boundaries in place. If you are doing something that's going to aid your mental health, for example, I don't know if it's people speaking to you in a certain way that you don't like, if it's people acting towards you in a way that you don't like or is not good or is not nice, you saying no or you distancing yourself is not a bad thing. And anybody that tries to make you feel otherwise is gaslighting.
Bro,
you're trying to manipulate
that's
you.
the story of my life.
Wow. Ok. Me faire plaisir m'aide à tenir mentalement. Mais financièrement, je creuse un trou. Si je coupe ces dépenses, j'ai peur de craquer. Si je continue, je me mets en danger. Comment trouver l'équilibre quand les deux options semblent mauvaises?
À mon avis, il faut être raisonnable. Si tu as un petit portefeuille, tu te fais des petits plaisirs.
Si je continue, je me mets en danger.
Oui, donc arrête. Ma gueule, qu'est-ce que tu veux que je te dise?
That's if I continue, I'll put myself in danger.
Voilà, non mais ce que je veux dire, c'est que tu peux passer une après-midi au centre commercial, acheter une glace, acheter une crêpe, t'acheter des petites boucles d'oreilles et ne pas t'acheter un sac de designer. Ça va totalement le faire. Donc, je pense que je comprends, c'est important de se faire plaisir, mais là, vraiment, le plus important, c'est de faire attention à ses finances. Faut pas que ce soit non plus trop un poids pour toi, mais ça reste primordial.
I agree. I think you need to find discipline.
Yeah.
You need to find discipline, and what you need to do, which actually is maybe more important than the discipline, is analyze your financial goals. Because not everybody has the same financial goals. Some people want to buy a house, some people don't want to buy a house, some people have no intention ever of owning property. Analyze your financial goals and see what is doable with what you have, but be disciplined, because you can't have these huge financial goals and also be spending on items that are what's the word that I'm looking for? Depreciating in value or have no value whatsoever.
Depreciating.
Learn from my finance bro. Or have no like value. They're not assets in any way, shape or form, and you're spending on them all of the time. So I think you need to find some discipline. I think it's all good and well to constantly, we need to treat ourselves. Like we said, taking care of yourself sometimes is making hard decisions. And that hard decision might be buying cheaper things or not buying anything at all sometimes.
Good. Okay. So let's go to the conclusion now. If I have one word to say, ce serait que prendre soin de toi, c'est investir dans son futur. C'est le fait d'aller au sport, le fait d'aller en thérapie, le fait de se cultiver. Ça, sur le moment, c'est pas facile. Ça prend du temps. Mais c'est investir sur le mari que tu vas être plus tard, le père que tu vas être plus tard, le chef d'entreprise que tu vas être plus tard. Tu te fais du bien à toi-même. Donc, c'est un investissement qui en vaut le coup. Réellement, ça en vaut le coup. Et il faut le voir comme de l'argent qu'on place en banque et qui nous donne de l'intérêt. Ce que tu as appris à travers ta thérapie ou à travers le livre que tu as lu ou le musée que tu as visité, tu ne le perdras jamais. Ça restera là. Et en plus, tu pourras nourrir les autres personnes autour de toi de ce savoir que tu as acquis. Et c'est la même chose pour le fait de prendre soin de soi physiquement, le fait d'aller au sport et tout, ou de se pouponner. Au moins, quand tu sors, tu es resplendissant, tu inspires d'autres personnes, donc c'est important de le faire aussi. Voilà mon point de conclusion.
Nice. My concluding point is that taking care of yourself is a necessity. It's not a privilege. It's something that you have to do. You have to do for your sanity, for your evolution. Mind, body, soul. You have to steward all three. What does stewarding mean? It means to take care of all of those things, which means when you're taking care of yourself, you must take care of your mind, your body, and your soul. And final thing, sometimes that looks like amazing experiences and things that make you happy and smile and laugh. And sometimes it looks like making difficult decisions, being vulnerable, cutting things, people, attitudes off, which is very hard to do. But both are equally as important as one another. They are equally important.
Yeah, I understand you. Okay, fine. Thank you for that episode. It was very nice.
Thanks. And I love speaking with you.
Merci à vous d'avoir passé ce moment avec nous. N'oubliez pas de vous abonner. Abonnez-vous à notre Instagram, à notre TikTok. Abonnez-vous à notre YouTube, à notre Spotify. Vous pouvez suivre ces épisodes et les épisodes précédents. N'oubliez pas de nous envoyer vos dilemmes aussi sur Instagram et sur l'email maisonmefre@gmail.com. C'est grâce à vos dilemmes qu'on arrive à faire du contenu. Donc n'hésitez pas, même si c'est pas vraiment sur le sujet de la semaine, envoyez quand même. Si c'est très intéressant, on en parlera. En tout cas, merci.
Thank you guys so much. Thanks for all your support and all your love. Please don't forget to send us your dilemmas if you have any. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe at Maison Mefre on everything: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. And the email is going to be somewhere below or maybe on the screen. But yeah, and also share. Tell a friend. Don't be shy. This is a little community, so tell us what you think. Tell us how you feel. Do you agree with us? Are we completely off?
Because we can.
Or give advice to others. Maybe there's someone that you could share some advice with in the comments. Share your experiences with us. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, watching. We really appreciate it.
Be blessed.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.